What's going on, all my peoples, man? Shout out to everybody. Hope everything is good. It's a beautiful Saturday, and I pray that everybody, man, is living the best life they could, that they desire. You know what I mean? Shout out to all my subscribers out there. Everybody that been watching my channel over the years and years. And shout out to all my new subscribers, and shout out to everybody that always have a comment on those old paycheck videos that I posted of drivers. Sometimes I get some real interesting comments, man. And one of the comments caught my attention today. What's going on, Jay? One of the comments caught my attention today. I looked at the comment, and I guess the driver. What's going on, Corey? I guess the driver he made on that check. I think the driver made over $6,000 that I posted, and this particular person commented that remember they worked almost 70 hours, and I'm like, I said, okay, I'll tell the drivers that he worked 70 hours. um Food service drivers work a lot of hours. Newsflash. That's funny. That's funny. That's funny, Trucker Dion. Hey, yeah. Okay, let me jump on that subject. So yeah, so let me finish what I'm saying real quick. So I just it just beats me that it beats my nerves that, like, what's going on, Sean? It beats my nerves that people always find something wrong with those paycheck videos that I used to post. So you know what? I decided, guys, I'm gonna start posting them again to motivate people. So hey, anybody want to show their checks? I'm back in business, man. We want it to hit the right people. We're not doing this for the negative people, man. We trying to motivate, and we gonna keep on motivating. So if you wanna show off your paycheck, just email it to me. You know how we do it. We back in business, man. They hate it. We gonna keep. Hey, they hate it. That's their business. But so yeah, um, this is the last month. Uh, this is the last month that we're getting Cheney Brothers paycheck as we know it. Starting in August, all the Cheney brother drivers will be getting paid from Performance Food, and it's kind of throwing us off a little bit because both both oh, I put my email. Hold on, I'm gonna put my email, man. We gonna make these people. We gonna hurt their heads again, man. You know what I mean? We going back to the paycheck videos. You know what I mean? We gonna hurt their brain. But yeah, so one of the things that's gonna throw me off, especially the way how I pay my mortgage. I pay my mortgage every 2 weeks. Little side note, guys, if you pay your mortgage every 2 weeks, if you split it like that, you're gonna end up paying one extra mortgage per year. So that's a little side note. So the difference between Cheney Brothers driver and Performance Food driver, we both get paid every 2 weeks, but the week that they get paid on, we don't get paid on that week. So what's gonna happen is it's gonna be 1 week where Cheney gonna pay us for 1 week worth of working in order for us to be on the same schedule as Performance Food. You know, they gonna keep y'all pay the same or convert y'all to PFGs. We have no talks of the changing of the pay scale yet. Is absolutely no talks of that yet. I'm hoping that they keep us at the Cheney brothers pay scale, because the Cheney brothers pay scale is designed for routes like mines with you run a lot of cases and stops, you will do fairly well. Talking about that, anybody that's thinking about coming to Cheney brothers in the Treasure Coast, now is the time. I don't even know if we're hiring, but I'm just saying now is the time, because let me tell you, we're in July right now, July, August, September. When September come around, bro, it's on. All I can tell you that is on and popping. Like, let me tell y'all, I'm leaving my route. Just put it like that. I'm leaving my route. We got a big account that's coming. I'm gonna jump all over that. And I know for the new account that's coming, they're probably gonna need about 3 or 4 drivers, maybe more. And so there's gonna be routes that open, vacancies and stuff like that. So I know we got the account for sure, because I talked to the right people and stuff like that. So 2 months we're gonna start receiving the products in our warehouse and stuff like that. So I know we're gonna be hiring, man. So y'all stay on the lookout to see if anything get posted online. If we do start to hire, I will come back and do a live. I'll let you guys know. Um, yeah, man. So far, so good with the PFG. Nothing really changed that much. The only thing that really changed majorly was the cameras in the tractor. We got cameras in the tractor, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I try not to. I go to work pretending like the camera's not even there. To me, that's the best, safest way to go about it. Because if you just sit there and you think about the camera all the time, then it's a distraction to me. So you know what I'm saying? Like, if you just go to work and do what you got to do, pretend like the camera's not there. If they call you in the office for something, man, then oh well. I mean, you the safest way to me is not to worry when it comes to trucking, when it comes to driving. If you worry about this and you worry about that and you worry about this and you just worrying all the time, man, that can lead to destruction. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be, yeah, we all know that we're not supposed to be using our phones when we're driving and stuff like that. Make sure you're not grabbing the phone, you're not texting, stuff like that. You don't have the phone up to your ears. If you're gonna use your phone, you gotta have an earpiece. But because that can lead to a lot of distraction, right? GI Joe, what's going on? Yeah, inward facing, and I'm not a big fan of the inward facing cameras. To me, that is just like lame, really lame. Because I think it would be a better approach to look what's going on outside than to for them to be looking what's going on inside. I think when it comes to, like, let's just say you have an accident, you want to see what's going on. When you just looking at the driver, that can work against you also. Trust me. You know what I mean? That can work against you. Either way, it can work against you. But I'm not. I get why companies use cameras. I'm used to it with U.S. food, but I'm not a big fan of it. But I get it though. I understand. Y'all lost 26 drivers because of bro. I still remember when U.S. Food just got the cameras way back in the days. Yo, We was losing drivers left and right, man, until they had to change. They had to change the rules, man. They had to stop being so petty. We were just losing drivers back to back to back. You know what I mean? Like, and shout out to all the supervisors. You know what I'm saying? We got some good supervisors. We got, but and we got. Yo, it's all good now, man. We got good people's good managers everywhere. We got good warehouse managers. We got good VP. We got good president. Everybody's good, but in everything that's good, you always gotta find something that's rotten, right? So, what I'm trying to say that what I'm saying, like I remember at U.S. Foods, like you always have that one supervisor. All he do was try to look at the cameras, man, and they're not looking at the work that we're doing out there. They're looking at the cameras. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. But after a while, U.S. Food they got it down pack and they got less strict because they were losing too much drivers, man. You know what I mean? What's going on? Oh, y'all can't use headphones at Cisco? Yeah, the insurance is the big reason. GI Joe, like these insurance company, man, they save, especially big companies, they save a lot on insurance, man. So I definitely understand, bro. Like I don't know if you guys paying attention to what's going on out there in the news world, on the media, like wherever you go, like I don't know if you heard about the company called Hope Trucking, where this guy truck driver was driving 75 miles an hour and he ended up killing like four members of a family, the husband, the wife, two kids, and stuff like that. So bro, I get it. It's some recklessness going on out there. Like the level of professionalism is just not there no more. The level of training is just not there no more. So these insurance companies, they're not playing no more. You know what I mean? And drivers have made it bad for us over the years. You know what I mean? So I get it. I fully get it why big companies are going that route. That's protecting themselves, stuff like that. You know what I mean? I get it, bro. Brooklyn Downs, what's going on, bro? Shout out to my shout out to my spiritual brother, my spiritual Cheney brother. Um, they hold up. Time's up. Oh man, that's funny. Hold up, man. They were gonna write somebody up for yawning, bro. I remember like when they were telling us that we're getting the cameras, right? Hey Brooklyn, you guys got the cameras up there? They were telling us that we were getting the cameras, right? Hey, Brooklyn, we already got the cameras, bro. When we was getting the cameras and we was having a meeting, I asked these people. Shout out to everybody. I asked the safety people and the third party company. I'm like, let me ask y'all a question, right? And I was like, because when we go live with the cameras, even though we got the cameras right now, we're not we're not live yet. They're going to trial runs where they're and what they mean. They said they're collecting data and to in other words, they're watching drivers. In other words, and you never know when they're gonna watch you. And I can't worry about that. I got my customers to deliver. We got the customer to deliver. We got the road to worry about. We gotta make on time deliveries. We gotta deal with the weigh station. We gotta deal with so much. We can't sit there and worry about cameras, right? Oh, we're getting them. A driver been with the company for 18 years and got written off. That's crazy. Yeah, so I don't know if you heard I don't know if you heard Brooklyn, like this is our last month of getting Cheney Brothers paycheck started in August. I think it's August 8th or August 15th. We're getting the performance foods paycheck. Hey, performance drivers, let me talk to y'all a minute, right? Performance drivers. If you guys work for performance and you guys aren't buying company stocks at the 15% discount, man, I'm gonna give you I'm not even gonna let you I'm gonna give you like 5 seconds to go outside and pick up some rocks and put the rocks in your hand, open your hand and just slap yourself, right? I need to slap myself too because I didn't sign up for it when it first came around. I missed the first 6 months, but my coworker, he kind of motivated me when he told me that what he put in, he made what he put in the first 6 months around when he checked it, because every 6 months you can redo it, right? When he checked it, he made $1,000 on top of his money. So man, I put I'm putting in this time around. Because when you think about it, man, it's free money on the table, bro. Like they're buying stocks and they're buying it at their lowest price too. You know what I mean? So that's like a no-brainer. Like they're buying it at their lowest price and they're giving you a 15% discount. So that's something good for us to look forward to as Cheney Brothers driver. Oh, you made 2,000? Yeah, I didn't do it, bro. So I need to slap myself. I didn't do it. I'm signed up now. Yeah, so you probably put in what? You probably put in what, $5,000 and you made $2,000 on top of it. So performance driver, let me ask y'all, you guys are you guys in the stock program? You guys make sure you're in it, right? Truck money out, what's going on, brother? Jay, yeah, you gotta have a hazmat to work at Cheney, but you gotta understand right now we're going through a transition where most of the things that we're gonna be doing is gonna be like performance food, like rules and stuff like that. So you know what I mean? If you don't need a hazmat to work at performance foods, then we're not gonna need no hazmat. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that's gonna be changing for Cheney. Rob, what's going on? Yeah, shout out to everybody in here, man. Y'all hit the thumbs up for me. Get some people up in here. I do US Food and Cisco as well. Easy money. Man, I'm not buying their stocks, bro. Like, but I feel you though. But I definitely like, hey, Brooklyn. I'm definitely like, when it comes back around, yeah, I guarantee you, I'm gonna put in like 10%, bro, because I see performance as a company that's gonna keep on growing. So I think their stocks is gonna keep on growing. Like, listen, if I can afford to put in 10% and the stocks hit 150 one day or $200, bro, it's over, bro. You say do 20%. I can't do 20% because I got like, I got money going in my 401k and I got stuff like that. So yeah, I can't afford to do 20%. And I got bills. I got kids. Oh, we don't. Our pay structure is not changing. Not as we know. Not right now as we know. Our pay is staying the same. Oh, they got a. They got a. Okay, so they got a 15%. Yeah, 15% maximum. Yeah, GI Joe is like 20% of the paycheck. Like I can't afford that. I'll be straight up with y'all. I raise my hand right away and tell y'all I can't afford that. That's a lot of money, man. You know, I already put in. I already put in, bro. I already put in enough money in my 401k to offset my income for the year. Cause remember, the stock purchase that doesn't offset your income. Like that's still counted as. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Like that's still counted as income that you gotta file for the end of the year. At least by me keep putting the money in my 401k, like that's offset my income. That like I don't gotta file for that. You know, say don't do 401k, man. Bruh, I do 401k, and I know the reason why I do it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at the long term Brooklyn down. I'm not like I do 401k. I'm not even like I'm gonna be honest with you. It's nothing. I'm not looking at nothing short term, and I'm not looking at it as a short term thing. Like it's a long term thing. I just do it and don't worry about it. Like some people, they do it and they worry about it and they, you know what I'm saying? It look nice. They want to withdraw their money. They want to go buy a truck with their money and they get all super excited and stuff like that. Bro, as long as you're doing something, anything is better than nothing. Just don't do nothing. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Just so you say stocks is so yeah. Yeah, anything is definitely better than nothing, guys. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, for instance, I'm gonna give you an example of the way I think, right? The way my brain be thinking, right? So let's just say, all right, let's just say I'm gonna give you all an example of how my brain operates, right? So let's just say that so let's just say that you got a house, right? And I'm asking you guys a question. Oh, Rob, you talking about that barbecue spot? Let's just say you guys got a house, right? And you sold your house. Let's just say your house is worth 500,000. You owe like 300,000 on it. So you sold it. Now you profited like 200,000, right? So let me ask y'all a question. You sold it to buy a new house. So it's a bunch of different options you can do. Like, would you keep the house and rent it out? Or would you just sell it and take that money and put it in the markets? Which one would you do? Because I already know what I would do. Hey, G.I. Joe, that's the way to go, bro. Get rid of your debt. Bro, the way I'll do it, like, if I know, let's just say I'm moving out of state, right? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm not renting out my house, bro. I'm selling that thing. I'm getting that money. I'm going to put that in the stock market, man. You know what I mean? Like, I think, yeah, it's a risk, but I think it'll grow way more faster than renting out a house, especially in today's economy. where rent is so high and you don't know if people coming or going, and you know what I mean? Yeah, the markets is definitely, hey, right now, bro, the market is booming for real. I'm up. It looked kind of shady at the beginning of the year. It looked kind of rough, but yo, I'm literally up 9%, over 9%, and that's really good, man. Exactly, bro. I rather put, bro, if I sell my house and I get 200K, I'd rather put that in the markets, bro, or put it in a high heel savings account, or just put it in a safe, put it in S&P 500. You can get a 10% return on that. Put it in something, bro. You know what I mean? It's cool to say. It's cool to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, back in the days, it was the thing, man. To like, it was the thing to be like, to rent out a house or something like that. It was really the thing. Not even gonna lie to you. Oh, let me ask y'all a question, man. I got a question for y'all up in here. Does anybody use that Chime Bank? Anybody use those type of banks like Chime? Those type of credit builder banks? I just want to know, man. I want to know. Okay, GI Joe Trucker. How does Chime works, bro? Because I'm thinking about it because like I'm doing my research on this credit billing thing. Like it say that they'll report like every single bill that you pay. Is it worth doing a direct deposit with Chime? Is it worth it? See, this is why it's good to talk to people, bro. And have a community of truckers. Okay, okay. And it's easy. I know one thing is it must be easy to distribute money. Like one thing I like about Chime, because I just recently signed up for Chime, but I don't have my direct deposit going there. One thing I like about it, easy, like if I want to put some money in it, I can literally like put it from my debit card and boom, it'll go over there like real quick. You know, you know what I mean? So like I'm looking at it and they literally got like a I don't understand how their credit builder thing work, but surely but surely I'm gonna find out. Yeah, they got a credit and checking. I see that, man. Cause it's a lot of bills that we pay that don't get, and we pay it on time too. That don't get reported to the credit bureaus, and if it get reported, that make us look good. Like Netflix, all the streaming bills, like every single bills, and I was doing my research. If you pay your bills through them, they'll report it to all the credit bureaus and stuff like that. So that is definitely good news right there. So hold on, let me go back in the chat. Let me go back in the chat. Real talk say who's going to Costco? All right, so let me talk about that real quick. Real talk. So Costco, everybody know that Costco is building this mega warehouse right next to Cheney Brothers, right? But I know like you guys hear me playing around sometimes and say I'm going to Costco. But I'm gonna just put this out there, man. I'm not going to Costco. I won't even. Have I thought about going to Costco? Yeah, you're gonna think about something like that because it is easier. You know what I mean? It's dropping a hook in. But the just the if I'm gonna do something like that, not yet, not right yet. I'm not. I still got the energy. Like I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Tell you why. Right. All right. So I was doing the math, and Costco they start off at $31 or $32 an hour, right? And they top pay they go up to like 38, right? So, bro, even at their top pay, my current route that I run right now, even if I was at top pay over there, with the average amount of overtime, I got friends over there, so I know they only getting like 45 hours a week. Sometimes they'll probably work over 45 hours. If I was getting top pay with Costco, even at top pay, I still lose over 50 grand a year, right? And that's a lot of money. I know 50 grand is only like 30,000 take home extra, but that's still a big difference, man. Like until this economy change, man, I'm not going nowhere, man. Like, you know what I mean? You say not every route is like that. You're right. You're right about that. Not every route is like that, but I build up myself and I put in the time and I put in the hard work to to get a route like that. And I cherish a route like that, man. Like it's a blessing to have a route like that. So, you know, you say you knew some dudes getting 2,400 at Cheney Brothers. Yeah, that's decent, man. Like, I remember when that's pretty good money, man. I remember when I used to be like that, but the Lord blessed us, man, and the Lord blessed us, man, and He blessed us with more. So that's why we got to keep on blessing people and encouraging people. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that, bro. Especially if it's not like it's not mentally hard and it's not physically hard. Like I think food service is hard when you don't have a route. Say 2,400 is not bad, but from what I hearing, other drivers getting $3,800 checks. Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't care about I like no disrespect, but I don't really care about like too much what drivers is making. You know what I mean? Because I just encourage everybody to make money. Like I already gave people the blueprint on how to make money in food service. Because one thing I realized is that, you know what I'm saying, like one thing you gotta know, real 1K. And when it comes to food service, every driver is gonna make something different. Like you're not gonna find two drivers with the same paychecks. And you got some people out there they can't stomach to know that people make more money than them. And you got some people out there that they just don't care. Like who cares if people make more money than me? Like that's good. I encourage everybody to make money. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm going home to my wife and my kids. You know what I mean? So you got to live with your life. You know what I mean? It's just at the end of the day, it's all about what you do with your money. You know what I mean? How you invest your money, how you go about your way with your money. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, if you do the right thing in food service, if you Do the right thing in food service. You're gonna make money, man. Oh, Jay, I didn't know you had a channel, man. Send me the link, man. Oh, Jay, let me tell you. Hey, Jay, let me tell you. 1,400 a night. Hey, let me tell you something. Just know in September. Just know in September we gonna have an account that's gonna match that energy, bro. We gonna have that account. And Trump Money, yeah, he's the only one that know what account I'm talking about. I I can't say nothing about that account. You know what I mean? Because I just you know what I mean? Nah, not 1,500. Oh, you say Jay? Yeah, them Sigma, they be running, man. Yeah, they be running for real. But we gonna get a account with like I know we gonna get like 1,200 cases a night with that account. Trust me. Y'all gonna see me back in chain account soon. Y'all gonna see me back home where I need to be, bro. Yeah, hey, Trump money out. I'm just excited though, man. I'm just excited to get my hands back in chain, man. I'm just excited, bro. Um, for the most part, when it comes, if you're doing chain account, most chain accounts is palletized, but like all the street account stuff is all mixed up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm so excited to be getting back in chain. You know what I mean? So excited, man. What's wrong? Okay. Okay. Yo, not the under. I go on. How do y'all get paid? Oh, y'all get paid by the weight. Starting at Sigma in 2 weeks. I think I think you signed up with a good company, man, and over at first it's gonna be overwhelming the work. At first, it's gonna be heavy at first, man. Like you gonna think you gonna go home the first day. You're gonna go home the first day and you're really gonna think about it, bro. You're gonna be like, what did I get myself into? Right? But I'm gonna say to you, keep on coming back. Keep on coming back and it's gonna get easier and easier, man. You know what I mean? Just come back. You know what I mean? Every time you go home, you tell yourself, every time you get ready to clock out, just motivate yourself, man. Tell yourself, I'm coming back tomorrow. Just say that to yourself. I'm coming back tomorrow. I'm coming back tomorrow. Cause let me tell you, bro, when I was doing chain account, right? It was easy. But the account that I had when I was running the chain account back in the days, I remember I had a heavy account, right? Those heavy accounts, man, they can wear on you mentally. You know what I mean? They can wear on you mentally. You got to be in shape, and it's going to put you in shape. You got to do the right thing. You got to eat the right thing. You got to drink the right thing. You got to rest the right way. You know what I mean? And if you do everything that way, if you get the proper rest, if you eat the proper food, if you drink the right thing, you're gonna be all right. It's gonna put you in shape. You know what I mean? What you say? See a chiropractor? Hey, let me ask y'all a question, right? Anybody know any driver for QCD? I need to talk to one of those drivers, man. I need to talk to one of those drivers. I need some updates on something. You know what I mean? I need to talk to a QCD driver. If anybody know any QCD driver, please let me know in Florida. You know what I mean? Please let me know. Yo, if there's any food service drivers up in here and your credit is good and you're happy where you're living, you're happy with the state that you're living in, and you're renting an apartment right now, I just want to remind you that now is a buyer's market. Now is a buyer's market, so keep that in mind. Okay, Trump money. Hey, Trump money. I'll call you off the air because I gotta ask him some questions. I'll definitely call you off gear because I need to get some pointers from QCD drivers, see how they doing a particular account, and see if they know that they're gonna lose a particular account. I just want to talk to them. Shout out to QCD, man. Y'all been holding it down for a while, but now it's time for y'all to get out the way and let a real company come through. No disrespect, just like motivation talk. That's all. I'm pretty sure they do a good job and stuff like that. I see them doing Starbucks and stuff like that, but you know, say 13.50 a week is not bad. Nah, it ain't bad, but nah, it ain't bad at all, man. But it's it's food service. It's not bad. It's not bad, right? But hey, one thing about that I noticed about that company over there in certain parts of, oh, you say QCD is supposed to lose accounts and gain some other accounts. Okay, okay, so that confirms it then. Hey, Trump money that confirms it. But I already got my confirmation, but that definitely confirms it. Oh, they're laying off drivers. Yeah, I didn't know that, man. I did not know that. That's always terrible news. Hey, Trump money out. Yeah, they're laying off. They're gonna lose Chick-fil-A because you already know the Chick-fil-A. They got the warehouse and stuff, bro. I'm so happy for one of my partners, man. I can't say his name right now because I can't even talk too much about it. I'm so excited for him. I just want to, I just want to tell the world, but I can't. But I can say I got a friend that got a job at Chick-fil-A down here in South Florida, and the rumor is true. It's not even a rumor. He's gonna make $44 an hour, and he's going to train in Atlanta for a couple months. Bro, I'm so proud of him, bro. Hey, if there's anybody like they already got their 25, they're gonna start out with 25 drivers. They got their 25 already. But let me tell y'all, anybody that live within 60 miles, you gotta live within 60 miles of that warehouse. If you ever see an opening, apply. They pay you for real, for real. They got free health care. He gotta pay nothing for his kids, yo. Bro, this literally sound like the dream food service jobs. They don't even call it food service because he rolling off carts. You know what I mean? Where AJ, where your boy working? The one in Georgia? Because they don't have none in Florida yet, except for that one down south. Yeah, Chick-fil-A, bro, like it's not even it's not even debatable. Like this gotta be the best. This is the best food service job, yo. Free health care. And I hear they're strict, but you know what? Companies like those is allowed to be strict, man. You know what I mean? If you want me to, bro, if you gonna give me free health care and you just ask me to hold the wheel and look straight, I'm holding the wheel and I'm looking straight. You know how much that's gonna save on your paycheck? Or you say Domino's going hourly? Yeah, because the ones that's down south right now, they're gonna cover from the Keys. They're coming all the way to Vero Beach. So I was thinking in my mind that the next one that they're gonna put is like Orlando. That's gonna cover all the way up to like Jacksonville, down to Vero Beach, and bro, you hey Jay, that's where you need to be, man. Chick-fil-A is paying real money, man. That's where you need to be. You got inside connection, bro. Bro. Hey, G.I. Joe Trucker, they paying real money, bro. Jay, you got inside connection. And they said, man, it's so hard to get on with that company. Your license got to be clean. They do a 1 hour driving test, yo. 1 hour. Like it's gonna be a lot of drivers that's gonna miss that boat because they're just not gonna live close to that warehouse. And unfortunately, some of us just live in areas where there's no major distribution, like a big company like a Chick-fil-A is gonna be. So, my boy was able to like snag up that job, man. Yeah, he definitely got one of the best food service job, man. That's definitely elite, yeah, Joe. Nah, Cheney Brothers is still gonna. We're getting PFD checks. We're still gonna go by. We're still PFG is bi-weeklies. We're just gonna our days is just gonna fall on their days. That's all. Yeah, they gotta be the Walmart of food service, bro. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you work for Chick-fil-A, you better not be cursing on that camera, bro. Like you're liable to get fired. Cause you know that's a holy company, man, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. I respect their I respect their standards of the way they think and the way they do things. You know what I mean? So they can be holy all they want. So yeah, definitely the best thing going on out there right now, man. It, the best kept secret. That's not a secret no more. Chick-fil-A. So shout out to everybody, man. Like y'all keep an eye out for Chick-fil-A coming to a city or state near you, because their goal is to take over 100% of their operation. So just keep a lookout for them, and if your opportunity comes, you got to run with it, because you don't know how often your opportunity is gonna come. You know what I mean? That's the same way I be looking at Costco. That's why I still had Costco as a opportunity, but I'm just not prepared financially to take that pay cut yet. But that is also a sweet job, man. If Costco comes your way, like that's a good opportunity too, guys. Like dropping hooking. Like I would advise whenever you guys run into a good opportunity, don't let emotions and stuff like that get in your way. You know what I mean? Do the right thing. And Buck, hey Buck, stop it. Stop barking. Stop acting like you hard, boy. Stop acting like you hardcore. You're not built like that. Stop barking at the neighbor. You ain't built like that, boy. I think it's true once you get all your overtime, it's probably true. But the way one of my like I think you just gotta go in and figure it out for yourself, because I got a friend of mine, he told me like they really don't give a lot of overtime, so I don't know. Overtime is the key for hourly jobs. I would think Costco, after doing the math, they should be averaging around, I say like $1,450 to like 1,800 a week, something like that. You know, 1,500 a week, something like that. 1,600. It's not bad. You know, Roosevelt, what's going on? I wish more food service companies could take a blueprint from Chick-fil-A's, the way they treat their employees, or treating their employees, the way they're paying their employees. No, that's definitely not bad for dropping hooking. For the work, it's good for the work, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Even though I say I'm not going, like, bro, when that warehouse open, it's still something I gotta like. Any wise person will think about it. So it's still something I'm gonna think about. Because it's easy money, yo, easy work, bro. You're dropping a trailer. Like what you did today? Oh, I dropped two trailers. You know what I mean? What you gonna do tomorrow? I'm dropping two more trailers. What you did last week? I dropped some trailers. Hey, Buck, leave the neighbors alone, bro. You're not built like that, bro. Look at this man think he built like that. Come here. Y'all let him know he not built like that. Hey, Buck, barking at the neighbors and stuff like he built like that. Yeah, he should. Talking about Trump, bro. Does anybody understand that new bill? Does anybody understand that new bill that Trump just passed? You say, yeah, he is built like that. Man, he ain't built like that. Beavers are soft, man. He be trying to act like he hardcore. We travel, we go out of town a lot. So every time I bring him to that boarding place, he be acting like he run that place. Yeah, if anybody get a chance, man, look into that bill. I don't I don't understand it. I was looking at one part of the bill where it say that homeowners is going to be saving some money on taxes or something like that. Um, I really don't have a clear understanding of what they're talking about. I'm definitely going to take a good look at it. I did see a part of that bill where they said that if you buy an American made car, you're going to be saving thousands on interest. You're going to save thousands of interest on, but you got to make under $100,000. So or you say no taxes. Oh, this is the bill that have no taxes after 40 hours. This is the bill right here. So this is the bill where they're not gonna tax us off of after 40? Really? Bro, I definitely gotta read this bill, bro. Hey, hey Jay, you gonna have them build that Mustang? What kind you getting? But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. A food service driver can't just get a Mustang, bro. You gotta get a Mustang. You can't get a Mustang. Some people got a Mustang, you gotta get a Mustang. You know what I mean? You gotta have that thing built the way you want it. Okay, GI Joe said everybody's gonna benefit off this bill. Okay, I know you be like, I know you be like into stuff like that. So if you say we're gonna benefit, we gonna benefit. You getting a GT 500? You see that? That's that food service money, man. That's that food service money, bro. GT 500. Yeah, they cutting a lot of food stamps. See if they're gonna be doing things like this, Roosevelt, like they gotta cut it from somewhere. They gotta let me tell you, let me tell you, most of us are middle class, right? And honestly, over the years, we've been getting hit the hardest, bro, because of the other two sides is just always seem to be getting all the benefits, and we get nothing. So I'm gonna just say this, bro. I'm not gonna feel bad if we get taken care of for a change. You feel me? I'm not gonna feel bad, bro. That's just me. Yeah, I feel bad for the people that just don't have it, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna feel bad for myself. You know what I mean? I wish they can spread the love across the board, but I'm not gonna feel bad, man. The only I heard something bad though. I heard they're gonna try to raise the social security age. Yeah, man, people, bro, every time people finesse the system, like we get they hurt us, bro. They hurt the middle class, bro. We end up paying more taxes. Man, they treat us bad. There's no programs. Bro, let me tell y'all. Do you guys know that the lower class is easier for them to get a house than us, the hardworking middle class? You guys know that, right? Cause most of the programs that's out there is not even designed for us, bro. And we literally pay some of the most taxes. Ain't that right, Buck? Buck, am I right or wrong? Right or wrong? You don't know? Yeah, we pay some of the most taxes, man. What do you think? You say unemployment worse than COVID? That's crazy, man. Ah, man, talking about unemployment, I got a story to tell y'all, right? So before I start this story, I want to tell everybody that check your circle, check your family, check your friends. Um, if you think that anybody in your circle need therapy, bro, advise them to get therapy. So on my route, the route that I do Wednesday night, it was this young chef, 21 years old, right? After he got off work, he went to the back of the restaurant. It was it's a tree behind the garbage can, right behind the dumpster. Bro, he hung himself, yo, hung himself. They closed that restaurant all day Thursday, and at first they were doing a homicide investigation until they ruled it into a suicide. You know what I mean? So I'm not ruling it on mental health or stuff like that. It's all speculation when I talk about therapy, but I know therapy is important because when you think of somebody, man, 21 years old, like what could you really be going through to hang yourself, man? You know, like just to have the skills to even like tie the rope on the tree and to perfectly hang yourself, man. That's a lot of skills, man. So it's time to put your skills in. You know, young people nowadays, they just I don't think they can deal with problems like the way we did back in the days. You know what I mean? So I think therapy is a really good option, guys. Like, don't ever feel like like you can't talk to nobody. I feel like I need therapy sometimes. Like we all need therapy sometimes. And even like picking up the phone and just like talking to your positive energy friends, like that's therapeutic sometimes, man. Therapy is therapeutic. Like if you listen to some songs, one of the things I do, that's therapeutic, um, nowadays that helps my mental. Every time I start working, I listen to I just listen to preachers preaching, right? Just preaching and stuff like that. One preacher in particular, I listen to Pastor Gino Jennings, and one of the things that get me through the day, I told myself, you know what? Um, if I got 20 stops, I'm gonna listen to some positive words at least 10 out of the 20 stops. You know what I mean? Just so you gotta like, yeah, hey, yeah, Jay, yeah, Corey, you're doing the right thing, man. You gotta check on your friends. Um, Let me tell you, when your friends come to you and they start talking sad and stuff like that, just don't blow them off. Don't do that no more. Like check on them, man. Check on their mental. Um, if somebody come to you and say, "Hey, I can't take this no more," hey, check on them, bro. You know what I mean? Oh, you're in therapy right now, so all right, you can give us advice since you're in therapy. All right, since you're in therapy, how helpful you think therapy is for like some like people like us, like some of us that think we don't need it? How healthy you think it'll be for us? Hey, G.I. Joe, let me ask you, were you in any, you ever been in combat? Shout out to all the people, man, that serve in the military, all the vets out there, man. Yeah, depression is real, man. Like, when my mom died, I was depressed for a long time, bro. Like, for years. Like, I was depressed. I keep on saying I was depressed. Like, sometimes I'm still depressed, bro. You know what I mean? But I try to pick myself up. Like, a lot of people, like, I'm gonna give you guys a big secret, right? A lot of, I'm gonna give y'all a big secret, right? Y'all see that dog right there? This dog right there? Bro, let me tell you, they work. It works. It works for it works for like for depression. It really works. You know what I mean? I'm living proof that say it works, man. You know what I mean? So if things get you depressed and stuff like that, like it really works. You definitely like, hey, stop acting, hey, fuck. Yeah, pets are hey, Buck, Buck, stop acting like you built like that, man. Come here. Buck, Buck. Bro, I keep telling you, you're not built like that, bro. Why you stop barking at the neighbors? That ain't cool. Yeah, for real. For real, man. Amani, do me a favor. Get a red cup and warm up a little bit of porridge for me. Don't make it too hot. I'm gonna give it to the dog. Yep. For real, man. Yeah, that's suicide, man. And they say suicide rate is up. That's crazy. Crazy, man. People, y'all gotta take care of your mental. They got rid of do y'all know they had something called Man's Mental Health Awareness Month? They got rid of that, man. Oh, look in the dining room. It ain't no more. You can warm it up in like a regular cup and just throw it in that thing. Huh? You didn't drink no porridge? I made some. It's on the stove. Yeah, the Riviera Beach, DC, man. That DC is better than our DC. That DC is busy. Uh, that's the that's the that was that's the Cheney corporate DC. They way busy in our DC, man. We got money making Manny up in the building. Got an interview with Cisco Tuesday. I take it 28.30 an hour. You got your CDL. Bro, if you got your just got your CDL and you already got a job offer for $28 an hour, that's pretty good, man. But one thing you gotta understand about Cisco, that $28 an hour over there, that's just the minimum. You can make more, but at least you know that's something decent for you to hang on with if you don't make the component, you know? I hear it's difficult to make the component over there. So, but yeah, if you just got your CDL and that's the way you start, man, that's a good start. You know what I mean? You're going to get the hours. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You know, the time to sit. Time to sit. It's better than the warehouse money. Amazon paying $15. Yeah, it's way better than that, man. Close the door. Close the door, man. Yeah, for real, man. It's better than man. Amazon, man, is just a big company that underpay a lot of people. I'm trying to look for the right words to say. You know what I mean? Like they definitely could pay better than what they're paying, but you know what I mean? They definitely could. Yeah, yeah, Corey, man. You know we got to keep it 100. One thing about me that people can see is that I don't jump around from job to job, man. All the jobs that I had, like it's a reason I left U.S. Food. You guys already know that. You know what I mean? I don't know what Cisco branch you're gonna be working out of, but I know it's not Palm Beach because I think Palm Beach is already at $30 an hour. Okay, Nashville. Okay. One thing I can tell you, are you guys a union up there? Because I know they're a union down here in Florida. Man, let me tell y'all something about the union, man. I'm not a I'm not a big fan of the union in food service. Let me just say that. Shout out to all the union people. Shout out to everybody that's in the union. I'm not a big fan of it. You know what I mean? To me, it limit the good workers on what you can make. You know what I mean? And you don't want to be limited. You know, because the union lose jobs. Yeah, because man, think about it, man. Like I think about. I remember when Cisco got the first became union, right? And they were stuck on that $25 an hour contract for like 5 years. And then we got our raise and they were still making like $25 an hour. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you guys are big Cisco and you guys like sitting on $25 an hour until they finally got the new contract where they getting paid $30 an hour now. I thought they was gonna fight for more. I really thought they were gonna fight for like $35 an hour. But to me, man, like the union, man, to me, they let them down, bro. Because if you have a whole union in a food service company, at least try to get the guys some good money. Like, you know what I mean? Like you coming with $30 and you coming and this is a contract. Man, come on, bro. Hey, be easy, Jay. You know what I mean? I'm just not a big fan of the unions. You know what I mean? Because in my opinion, if you're in a union in a food service company, like you're supposed to be getting paid like way more than everybody, man. You know what I mean? But hey, Jay, hey, make sure if you drink, man, make sure the wife drive. You already know that. I don't gotta tell you that, but bro, I gotta check out his channel, bro. No, hey, Trump Money, you gotta send me a link to his channel. I don't think I ever watched his channel. Yeah, they definitely get rich. Yeah, hey, Trump Money out. What's Jay YouTube name? What's his YouTube name? Okay, got you. Let's go run around, bro. Go run around. Go. I'm telling you, you ain't built like that, boy. You're not built like that. I'm gonna get a real dog up in here. Wait till I get me a real dog. When I get a pit bull, you gonna see what time it is. Hear me? Yeah, we most definitely we're gonna check it out, man. Shout out to all the food service drivers out there. Man, I think I'm gonna hit the city too, man. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go see what's going on out there, man. I feel like getting me some I don't know if you guys are into like oysters. I feel like going out and getting me some oysters, man. Bro, the first time I tried that thing, first of all, I used to look at that thing, I told myself I'd never eat that, bro. And then I tried it. I remember one it was one chef, he told me to try it, and I tried it. I kinda like it, bro. I like it. You know what I mean? So yeah, me and the wife probably get ready to go out, go to a little nice oyster spot, stuff like that. So we gonna check out of here, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Y'all make sure to check out J Rock Food Service Driver channel. Support each other. Feel me? Shuck oysters with lemon and hot sauce. Yeah, yep. It's good, man. It's good. I like it now. Y'all be easy.